Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. That pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, those big guys are top. If you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing is to get your big paw in the air and knock that ball away.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Benson off his own read. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Benson once more. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Here's McLaughlin. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals pull that in front further, 13-zip. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team, well, it did more than its normal job.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air again, Purdy. This one's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lower the deficit to a single possession. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. Oh, they got it back, they can try and salvage something. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
And they just get the play off. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the 49ers are out of bounds on the return with a big interception to end this quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Now it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Next with Harrison again. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? To get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Kyler looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's got room to roam. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're getting a first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's Benson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Lee down for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. That pass caught by Strange. And he's brought down after a short gain. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Play action now. Purdy. Finds the in route, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
First and 10.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Cardinals getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A quarterback clock. It is so important to play in the position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head, because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On first and 10, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He beams one deep right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They give on second to Benson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Purdy setting up that play action. Connects on the crosser. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's third and goal from the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up fourth and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Cardinals.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They give up the gut to Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Azeez Al-Shaair on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Off the play action, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's Benson on the give. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
He'll throw it. It's caught by Harrison. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Arizona.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to the air, Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again, Murray. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning the tight end now. Again, it's Murray to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Outside. 22. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Get set.
Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're going play action. It's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Kyler throwing here. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Murray on 3rd down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers 21. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Going the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
19 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's taken down at the 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two got it.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
Well, that is one ticked-off kicker right there. He knows. Come on now. PATs, they should never be blocked, and especially at such a key juncture in this game. Now, the next time he comes on the field, it's not going to be for a game-tying field goal. He's got to hope his offense can find the end zone.
Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. The give now to Benson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But any more of those as they trail by a score.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Murray from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 41-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
53.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Get set. 21.
From the gun is Purdy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check. Watch out. You're not.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
At the 2-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Watch out! Up.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power! And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Let's
that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Now to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going, they got to convert here, 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And all set now, 1st and 10. Benson off his own read. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10, Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close there, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, opening drive of overtime, but they only need a couple of inches here. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's his turn in overtime. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, setting us up for one final snap in this overtime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.